Hello and welcome to the first in a series of me explaining how to navigate the website. I'll try keep these little webinars short, hopefully about 2-3 minutes, so that it's easy for you to follow on your computer. First off, I just want to show you the home page. You'll get this by typing in Farm Business Consulting.com. Hit enter and the home page comes up. I just want to show you first off the top bar. Home will always bring you back to the futures. Here you'll notice that every 2 minutes the fresh futures update, and it'll be from the Canadian dollar to canola to soybean, soy oil, Minneapolis wheat, Kansas City wheat, and anything else you want to add at the bottom. But we'll get into that in another webinar. Secondly, up top you'll notice there's weather, market quotes, CWB and industry, news and events, load log, photos, and other information. In the weather tab, all you have to do is click on it and you'll notice links to some of the best weather sites you can find on the internet. All of these pertain to dealing with farms. You'll notice there's a hurricane tracker when a hurricane, as you remember, back in 2005 was going into Louisiana. It really affected commodity prices. So the reason I put that on there is so that you can see if the hurricane's going to hit those ports where they ship the grains out of. Secondly, Weather Farm is a very nice website. It opens in another tab, as you can see up top. Farm Business Consulting's on one tab, and this should open in another tab. It may open in another browser where you'll end up, by the time the day's done, with about 5 or 6 browsers open, Internet Explorer. You can set that so that it opens just in another tab all the time. You can give me a call and I'll explain how to do that. So here you'll see Weather Farm. It logged me in automatically because I saved my username and password. First time you see the site, you'll have to create a username and password. I'll just log out and I'll show you. So this is my username, this is my password. You'll have to create one, or you can just enter as guest. The problem with entering with guest is you have to, every time you log in, it won't recognize if you're in Lacombe or Red Deer. Whatever you saved, it'll just put in a standard, I believe, Calgary, because it knows you're in Alberta. So I'm just going to close this out. As I say, this is a very good website. Although it is run by the CWB, it's still actually a pretty good website, and I found last summer it was very accurate. So I'll just close that out, and you'll notice we're back at the website. Like I say, I encourage you to check out all these other websites, weather websites, because I'm sure that you'll find them useful. The next tab over is called Market Quotes, and here you'll find anything that is not on the home page for quotes. We'll get into that in another session as to how to put, say, if you wanted to watch sugars trade live or 10-minute delay, you would have to take the sugars symbol, it's called, and a symbol is obviously under where it says symbol, and add that futures month to the front page. Now, I did a pretty good job of explaining it in this part up here, but like I said, we will get into that in another short webinar and show you exactly how to do that yourself and put that on the front page. The next tab over is CWB and Industry. CWB and Industry is basically going to show you all the CWB forms, all the CWB links, sorry, along with forms that'll take you there. So if you wanted to know what the projected return outlook, or as we call it, the pro, was on Thursday, you just click on it, and then it brings you to the current pro, which is on this side of the wheat board, and you click on this and it brings you to the current pro. That'll just give you an indication as to whether it went up or down. Obviously, the customers that can log in will get my description of it and a better analysis of the pro. Again, we'll close this out. If you are looking for what the 200% early payment is on feed, you just click on it. It takes you right to obviously all the early payments. You'll have to find feed. If you're looking for it for a hard red spring or CPS red, you can use one of these two tabs. So obviously you click on the last date, which was February 11th, and it'll come up and show you what the price is for all the early payment values. I guess you should by now understand what all these links will take you to. It's not on my website, but it's a direct link to another website. Underneath in the industry references, there's a list of licensed and bonded companies from the CGC. There's actually a couple of financial links that'll take you to different links that either a mortgage broker, if you need a mortgage. Some people have children going to school and they're buying places instead of renting for them. This guy is a really good guy. And for most of the customers, what they're going to look at is the Viterra, the Richardsons, Louis Dreyfus, RAR, Canada Malt, Cargill, Bunge. It'll take you right to their websites. Now, you'll have to do a little bit of surfing around their websites to find exactly what you're looking for. But there again, that's just another source that you don't have to try find their websites. It'll take you right there. Sometimes links go missing, and it's a lot easier to find it off of my website. Under news and events, basically for my customers that log in, they won't need to view any of these links to the news agencies because I'll already have what they need to watch under the good reads. Upcoming events, obviously, here is just what's coming up that's going to affect any kind of pricing or anything in your life. There's a few important notes. If there's something that you think I may be missing, feel free to give me a call and I'll put it on there. The photos portion isn't quite finished yet, but it will be soon, maybe in the summer when I have time to look for it. Load lock, obviously, everybody knows what load lock is. It's just a promotion tool that I have for other people visiting the site that may not know what load lock is all about. So that concludes our first session as to understanding what is on the website. If I just want to see what futures are doing, again, click the home page and it takes you right back to home. I really encourage using these tabs. These tabs always will get you back to where you want to go, and you can keep in mind what's happening in the markets. Thank you.